Tom Friedman, this is part of a bigger issue that the president faces, which is where's his agenda left in all this? I want to show something. You wrote about how to get a job this week, which had an incredible response. Here's a poll from Quinnipiac this past week that shows the following. What should be a higher priority? Investigating Bengazi and AP at 22%, people said, relatively low. The economy and unemployment was at 73%. Clearly a much higher priority as you look at that poll. The president's coming under fire for losing his scope, effectively, in a second term, to rebuild America, to usher in economic restoration.
Well, that's the tragedy for him. It's a tragedy for all of us. Because we are in the middle, I would argue, David, of a huge inflection where two points I would make about this moment. One is that the thing that sustained the American middle class for 50 years was something called a high-wage, middle-skill job. There is no such thing anymore as a high-wage, middle-skill job. There's only going to be a high-wage, high-skill job. So every decent middle-class job today is actually being pulled in three directions at once. It's being pulled higher. It takes more skill to have. It's being pulled out. More software, robots, automation, and people around the world can compete for it. And it's being pulled down. It's being outsourced to history, to the past, being made obsolete faster. You know, I had an experience just a couple of weeks ago. I had to deal with Hertz for actually a very complicated change in reservation. And for the first time, I did the entire transaction with Hertz without any human interaction. And this was a complicated interaction I had. And it really made a point of that. So what's been happening to blue-collar jobs, that kind of Pac-Man of automation, outsourcing, and digitization, is now coming after white-collar jobs as well. This requires a huge strategic response for the country.
Jonathan, also you write about this in The Center Holds in your new book, and you write this about the president's economic legacy and how it impacts him politically. It was